And here we are, Prairie Rose Circle, of these two beautiful lots carved out of the nature reserve that you can see ahead of us, that stretches for 20 acres, and we're going to be looking at these two 1.5 acre lots in the southeast corner of the 20 acre piece, which are for sale for $49,000 apiece. And we're standing at the end of Prairie Rose Circle as it currently is. Whoever buys these lots will have to pay for the road to be extended to the edge of the tree line. So this is Jani Woods. You can see some of the houses on this little extension of Jani Woods, and it's a really beautiful area. And you can see there's a path leading right up to the edge of the tree line, and in the distance you can see that red flag. That is right in the middle of where the two lots. So to the left is a lot with all those trees running down to the pasture, we'll see in a little minute, and to the right another 1.5 acre lot bordered by trees. In fact, the whole lot is covered in trees, which goes up north. So two 1.5 acre lots, 3 acres in total. So here we are right up against that tree line. There you can see that flag, and that's marking the middle of where the road would end. So this is actually the border between Jani Woods and this 20 acre piece, which is not part of Jani Woods, not bound by their covenants, but the owner would want selective restrictions on building here. He might sell up to 10 acres of this 20 acre piece, but he would want restrictions on logging and the nature of properties to be built, but nothing unreasonable. And as you see, as we turn the camera looking north, you can see down there is that shed. That is more or less the end of the northernmost of these two 1.5 acre pieces. And as you can see, mature trees all the way. As we bring the camera around, again passing that midpoint, we're now looking south. You see that tree line down there. That marks the edge of the very extreme southeast corner of the 20 acre piece of woodland. It's currently a nature preserve, and that's the other 1.5 acre piece. And this will make a lot more sense also from the other side when we get inside the preserve. And here's a little panorama of Jani Woods and the general neighborhood, looking back down the path, and you can just see what a beautiful location this is. You've got some nice distant views. So building a house here would be gorgeous. You not only have the potential for these lovely panoramas looking east across the countryside, but also of course the beautiful woodland views from inside the preserve itself. Here we are at the beginning of the beautiful trail on this nature preserve of 20 acres that leads down to these two 1.5 acre pieces. There is really very few prettier places, particularly on the north side of Fairfield. And these beautiful trails, which the owner kindly is allowing all of the residents of the Jani Woods area to use, although as I say this 20 acres is not actually part of the Jani Woods development, they're available for use and would be also to the residents of these two lots for sale. Beautiful bridge going over the creek here. One of the features of these woods is how many large mature trees there are. And here we are at the back of the lot. There you can see the northernmost flag of the northernmost of the two lots. And as we come around through this beautiful wooded lot, you can see 1.5 acres, the most beautiful land. You can see the back of Steve Hathaway's house there. You can see that this has some lovely contour to it. And as we come around, we're now on the path through the forest reserve that's actually not on the property, but is visible from the property, and you would have the quiet enjoyment of this property. You can get some idea of just how lovely this is. And here you see the midpoint between the two lots on the west side of the lot, and looking into the far distance you can see the flag which we first saw out by Prairie Rose Circle. So it's a huge lot. Any amount of possibilities for siting a house here. As we look onto the northernmost lot, then we swing around looking east and then southeast. You see the southeast corner lot of the 20-acre nature reserve. And this gives you a nice panoramic view of the southernmost of the two lots. This is the one on the southeast corner of the 20-acre nature reserve. And you can see as we come around, you can just see in the distance the end of the trees, and that is the end of the lot line. So a very large acreage, 1.5 acres, as a site to build a house, which could be as private as you please, with a beautiful outlook onto woods. Have pasture on that side, Jani Woods on this side, road leading into your property. You've got water and electric very close. Absolutely perfect spot for a home. There is the marker for the edge of the corner of the southeast lot, and as you can see, what a beautiful expansive view there is where these woods come to an end, looking out over the farmland. Around in a complete circle, you can see this little path that marks the edge of these woods, coming around the path at which we got to this point, and the whole of this lovely wooded lot. You can contact me, Andrew Edlin, at Century21 Hayes-Heartland. My cell number is 641-919-4663. Remember, the 1.5 acre lots are $49,000 apiece. There would be some concession made if somebody bought both, and up to 10 acres could be available with some restrictions on usage. Again, my number is 641-919-4663.